Sorry, a delivery driver came. Anyways, so with these, they're pretty waterproof. That's what these are. You know, these you don't have to really necessarily get wet. Maybe this end you don't want to get wet, so kind of keep an eye on it. But everything else should be fine. Even this, because if you think about it, water gets into this all the time when it rains. So this is not necessarily like you can't get water on it. Paint though, you definitely don't want to get paint inside here. And you don't want to get paint on any of these components because it'll be hard to determine the colors. Like you want to be able to see the colors. So we're gonna bag all this and leave the black wire alone, because you want to be able to identify the colors of the wires in this junction, and then these, when we obviously, if you took this off, you'd be able to see the color in there. So that's just kind of a little tip I'm going to talk about, and I'm actually going to show me doing it. I'm going to put it all on and show you an example. But just wanted to kind of, so if you guys are worried about water and something like that, just let you know it should be fine. But if you are worried about it, just kind of hold it out of the way and try your best to not get water on it. But it should be fine. And if water does get in for some reason, make sure you just let it dry, because that's typically the only real fix if water just happened to get deep in there. But anyways, guys, we are doing really good. We got almost all our plastics. Everything's looking really clean. Some of them have stains on them that unfortunately are unavoidable. Like for example, this is under my rear tail. You can see there's a lot of like road specks, and this is like tar. This is like stuff that's not going to come off very easily, but it's okay, because realistically I plan on actually just going ahead and just painting over it. Either way, it will still look good, and I might even get some sandpaper and actually sand that down. But overall, I am actually not worried about that at all. Everything else is turning out good. Even the pre-painted one that I already have started a long time ago actually looks really good, just with a good cleaning. And then of course the windshield, and then these two plastics and the bottom I'm not messing with. I just want to get them cleaned, because I won't really have these off again for a long time until I replace all the plastics. So just kind of nice to have everything off so that I can clean it all at once. But everything's looking good. Kind of just flipping things around like this so everything kind of gets a little bit of a squeeze. Now there were some plastic bits right here for design that I took out and also cleaned, and they're just like little clips. You can see right here, they kind of just clip in, and you kind of just squeeze it to pull it out, and that's it. So I just kind of just dunk these in water. We're not going to paint these, we're going to leave them black, so that way it'll be kind of like black popping out of the blue. It's going to look really cool. But so there's two of them there, and there's two of them, and that one right there, that little hole, that's what these little guys are for. That's over the front tank. That also is, this is actually, okay, so I'm a hard time debating this. I think I'm actually going to paint this black. And if that's the case, I actually do have the paint for it, and I can start that. But I'll probably end up having to paint this later when I have the chance. But I'm probably going to put black. I'm probably going to write in marker black on it so that it looks good. But as you can see, there's still technically some water on it. Kind of shake it out, but there's still going to be water on it. So kind of make sure you're kind of flipping this. Be gentle. Make sure the area you're laying on is pretty clean. I have a towel here, but this, you know, I only have so much towel. But so just make sure everything's kind of just, you know, clean, and you should be good. And all this is going to be ready to prime soon. I'm really excited. But now we're going to get started on this, and then I'll show you guys wrapping it up right before we start hanging.